Welcome, Aries, to my channel. This is Crystal Raven Tarot. Thank you for joining me here. This is going to be for your October full moon read. Just a quick couple things. Number one, I don't do any personals. Number two, I do, oh my goodness, Mercury. Okay, I do place the intentions into the deck off screen just to save time. Also, I pull from the bottom of the deck for the overall at the end of the read. If the roles are vice versa, just flip the roles. Also, for my full moon reads now, I am going to incorporate my karma cards so we can see what cycles have played out and what lessons we were supposed to learn with the outcome. Okay. Today, we're using angels, gods, and goddesses to see who is here with you during this time, to see, just what's happening. And then we're going to be using Gilded to go deeper, and that's spellcasters. I'm so sorry. That's the spellcasters. This is Gilded. Again, guys, Mercury is really, really messing with me, so please bear with me, okay? Let's get into it. Spirits that guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses, and my God, please be here as I give Aries a read for the October full moon. Help me to see what I need to see and hear what I need to hear to give them the best read that they need. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, one shuffle, guys. Spirit, give me some messages. Who's here with Aries right now during this time of the full moon? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we'll go right there. Let's see what we got. We got Goddess of the Earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Just because, there's just a tiny bit of nudity in these cards. That is the card. I love this card. Every time that card pops out, I love it. To me, this is being very much tied to Mother Nature. This is going outside. This is getting inspiration from being outside. This is really tuning in to even that feminine side of ourselves and being able to imagine and create and do things that make us feel good. Reality is reality and we all live in it, but to have an imagination, be able to create some things out of that imagination is really fun for adults, right? Because it's like we don't seem to get to imagine anymore. Everything's so serious when you're an adult. So to me, this is a card of going back to back to nature, being who you naturally are, realizing who that is, and loving that person no matter what. Okay? It's immediately what I'm getting out of this. All right, Spirit, give me some messages for Aries during this time of the October full moon. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Okay, bottom of the deck will go there. Let's see what we got. With Justice, the Hermit, and the Hierophant popped out. Wow, you're starting with 3 major arcanas, guys. Holy cow. So we got Justice, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. Going in deeply into yourself, finding that balance, guys. This is all about balance. This is balance in reality. This is balance in spirituality. This is balance within yourself. That's all balance. All balance. For some, I'm getting that there is a justice that is coming from a situation that made you feel like this is more like institution, right? It's like, do what I say and do it the way I say it. And, you can't see their face and they have this book of rules, but nobody understands why there's these rules and there's a whip, like you must do it my way. And there's this period of going into the hermit mode of figuring it out and bringing justice to the situation. It's like, I don't think I really have to do it exactly the way that you say, right? So we got here. Yeah, you got the Ten of Swords and then the Ace of Cups. Wow, that tells me that this is like, um, it's almost like, oh, okay. What this feels like to me is that you've gone inward into yourself. You've looked at your part of why things have gone so wrong. You understand there's a lot of pain, and I mean there's been a lot of pain, but there is love, and this is a situation that is divinely guided to be together, and there's justice coming from it. And I think it's because you're going inward and you're doing this goddess of the earth, and the goddess of the earth is here. You are really going in, figuring out your parts of a situation, whether that is in love, business, mother, parent, or parent, child, just if there's been, and that's not the Hierophant, but I mean, like, you have to do it this way. Society, this is much like a society card too, like the way the rules are in society. Granted, there's laws we have to follow, but as far as like, why can't I wear a neon green shirt with striped pants? Why not? Right? It's like it's just going a kind of a little bit against the status quo in a way that is against everything that is surface level. Six of Cups and Judgment come out next. This is wanting that feeling back again. This is wanting the cup of love, not the Ten of Swords, and this is what you're getting. Guys, I need you to understand that the beginning of your reading is justice and the end of your reading is judgment. There are people that have, there's been some drug addictions. People have even had to, I'm getting with the Hermit that some people, and with the Justice, right? Some people even had to go, and this could be somebody you're dealing with, like get locked up actually to deal with some things. But they've got a lot of love. And this could definitely, not the jail thing, so don't freak out. I'm not saying anything. Nothing is actually going to happen in that fray. Like, if this is a situation where that is a issue, they're already there. It's not like this is coming up, okay? I'm not predicting those things, but this is something where something came up, there's a lot of pain, and then it brings you back to that really happy emotional state from before. And it's like God saying, here, you've been through it. You've been through it. You've really, really been through it. Wow. There could be also a lot of pain in a marriage and somebody offered love to somebody else, maybe somebody that came back. That's for some. Let's see what's going on here, guys. One shuffle. Spirit, give me some clarifiers for what's going on here for Aries during this time. What's this justice? Give me some messages about justice. Clarify justice, please. All right. So first we got the Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, and then the Seven of Wands popped out with the Nine of Wands. Okay. So what this is telling me is that somebody offered, or there was a thought about a possible passion in work, passion in a relationship, passion in something, and it was a brand new idea, it was a brand new thought. And man, this could even be a work partnership. And it was like, it's solidified. There, the opportunity was there, but it was like there was sneaking. There was like, this is just a page. This isn't the King of Wands. It's like, to me, this is like offering more than they can really give, offering more than what they could really give. Wow. And I think that definitely, I mean, this is Sagittarius, but it isn't a fire sign, and you could be pulling the energies of more of a Sagittarius where you're just kind of speaking your mind. Because you got the Seven of Wands with the Nine of Wands, and that tells me that you fought extremely hard. Um, it kind of feels like everything's kind of going against you, and you fought really, really difficult to get where you're at, but you'll continue fighting if you need to. That Nine of Wands is like, a wounded warrior. It's down and out, but you know what? You'll still get up and fight if you have to. That's okay. I want to get further into this. What is this Hermit, please? Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gee, Merry Christmas, Aries. What are you all doing? Let's see. Okay. Okay, so Four Swords and the World. This is being on the defensive. It's like going into the hermit mode, being on the defensive. You're resting, you're taking a break, you're just taking a moment. But look, just like the Nine of Wands, still has that wand in his hand, but he'll protect the Eight Wands behind him. There's that sword right by the hand in case you need it. Okay, but you're ready to complete this out. You're ready to just get balanced and be happy. And that's how I feel. It's like you're balanced and happy. Then comes out the Lovers with the King of Wands and the Empress. Ooh la la. Look at that energy. We got Gemini here. We got this is Aries. Okay. Sorry guys. Again, Mercury just messing with me. I do apologize. Thank you for still staying with me here in 12 minutes and 44 seconds after. So anyways, okay. You're wanting to complete this unhealthiness because you're wanting to bring balance into a relationship, passion into a relationship, and nurturing into a relationship, okay? This defensiveness, this closed off, that's going to come to an end. You're coming out of it in a very birthing type new energy, and that's what you want. You just want things to be new. You also got the Page of Pentacles. Well, you got the Knight of Cups first, all right? And then you got the Four of Wands, which you got the Empress out here and the Lovers with the Four of Wands. Could definitely be twin flame, soulmate connection, okay? Divine connection. And it's like you come out of this hermit mode ready to offer love. Like I said, it's like you realize that certain situations will only get better if you do it. And I feel like you're taking on this Empress energy and you're passing on the love. You're going towards what it is that you want, whatever connection that is. And you're offering this Page of Pentacles, which is a baby offer of stability, okay? There's something closing out though, guys. Whether that's a relationship so you can go into a different one, or whether that's a job, or whether that's a thought process, whether that's an attitude, whatever that is, you guys know what that is. Clarify the Hierophant for Aries. Clarify the Hierophant for Aries. First out was the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. This is amazing. Temperance and Justice. Okay, so what this is telling me is that this partnership, connection, marriage, the person you're thinking of is your wish come true. And there's just been a lot of pain. It's almost like, why are we doing it this way? We can do it in this way. We can change our life. We can do whatever, that makes us happy. We don't have to go through this pain. And you've got, like, it's like you offer this love, and it switches everything. And you've got Temperance here, who fixes things from the spiritual, physical, right? It keeps that balance. And you've got Justice. Balance, balance, balance. Wow. Okay. What's this pain? Clarify the Ten of Swords, please, for Aries. What's this pain? Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify Ten of Swords, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ho, ho, ho. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. You were waiting to see whether or not you were going to choose to go back into this situation, back into this pain. Look, she's looking at the Ten of Swords like, do I go back where it hurt? Do I go back where it hurt? Decisions, trying to figure it out, the Hangman, not knowing what to do. I mean, you got the Ten of Swords next to the Ace of Cups. That's like as much pain as you can deal with a whole lot of love coming right after. It's like, whoa, how did all this pain turn into all this love? Four of Cups, feeling very nonchalant about emotions, not knowing what to do, daydreaming a lot, being in la la land. Six of Cups, clear double confirmation on the Six of Cups. Choosing to want the emotions that you used to have, and being able to return to an innocence. Returning to an innocence. Ace of Cups. That was deep, guys. I can feel that. Returning to an innocence. All this pain in your life has made you just want to go back to when it didn't hurt so bad, right? Like when life wasn't so confusing, when things didn't seem so hard. It's like you want to go back in time when things felt good, and you're trying to figure out how to do that. Ace of Cups, clarify this Ace of Cups for Aries, please. Ace of Cups. Okay, one fell on the ground. All right, so first out was the Knight of Pentacles. So it's going to take time. This is something that will take time. This love offer will take time. And especially if you're trying to fix a marriage, it takes time. Ten of Wands, there's a ton of burden. I mean, a shit ton of burden, okay? Any cross watchers, if your Aries is coming to you and saying, hey, we need to talk, I want to work this out, please listen to them, because they have a ton to say. They have a ton of burdens they want to lay down, and they really want to start over. Eight of Pentacles, you could have been married 8 years, been together 8 years, all the way to 10 years. This is something that's like you've studied, like you're trying to figure out, you've studied your partner. You've studied the situation you're trying to go into. You've studied the work you're trying to go to. You maybe just graduated from school to go into a new job. Something like that. You have studied this situation. And what this is telling me more is that you not only studied your partner, you studied yourself. You looked within to see the situation, to see how it can be fixed, to see how things can play out. And you intuitively got the answers. The High Priestess. There you are. No, that's Pisces. I'm so sorry. The High Priestess comes in and helps you, again, balance. High Priestess is about balance and knowing what it is you really want intuitively, okay? Inside, what do you want? And discussing it. Six of Cups. Clarify Six of Cups, please. For Aries, Six of Cups. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So these two came out first. Oh, we got the Sun and Judgment. Guys, Judgment's right here. You got Justice and Justice, Judgment and Judgment. The Sun, is the Sun out here again? No, it was the last read. Okay, so you got the Sun and Judgment. What this says to me is that this situation got illuminated. Like, if you're thinking about how to fix your relationship, you're understanding it, you have to go within yourself and the things that you need to work on to get yourself back to the space where you can receive this Six of Cups energy. You understand what you need to do now. That's why you have the Goddess of the Earth, is your manifestations and imagination, and going back to nature is what you're needing. It's like going back to the basics. What do I need to do to change my situation? If I'm unhappy, what should I do to change it? And you've got the Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is telling me that you now understand what it is that you need to do. You're ready to get moving on it. You know that you are the link to make this happen. You can do it by yourself, but you want to be in this relationship. And then there's the Seven of Pentacles. Told you, Eight of Pentacles. You guys could be married 7 years. There's like a 6 to 10 year time frame on this, that you've been together, and it's like things are calm, things are okay, and it's like it could stay that way. But you also know that you got to bring up this truth and talk about what it is that you need, what your needs are, and how things can be met that way. Okay, clarify the Judgment for Aries. Clarify the Judgment. Bottom of the deck. And what did I say about Judgment? Page of Swords and the Star. So making sure, Page of Swords is like, of course, baby conversation, beginning conversation, brand new conversation. If you notice, he does have a ring on what would be considered a ring finger, so possibly married, and there hasn't been a ton of communication, or at least not a lot of truthful communication. And this person in your life will speak up, and it balances everything out. This communication, this talk you guys are going to have about what you need, what you really need in your life, and knowing what you need to do for yourself, that has nothing to do with a partner. It's just what you need for you, is really going to balance out everything. Communication is key. Oh, goodness, you got Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. You got the High Priestess card out here. They're extremely, extremely high. You know what to do in this situation. You know what Spirit's asking you to do in this situation. Eight of Wands, communication. Fast, quick, ingoing, outgoing. You guys are talking to each other about what's going on. You intuitively know this needs to happen to change anything. And then we got the Eight of Cups, leaving any emotional baggage, gone. The past is the past, moving forward. Let's do this. I don't want to carry those two cups with me to go to my 10 of Cups, because they don't serve me anymore, and those are just bad memories, and I don't want them. Okay? All right, guys. Yeah, going within. You are the link to get the situation the way you want it to be. You are the link, guys. Okay? So for my karma cards, there's 3 piles. There's planets, signs, and houses. And it will just give us information on what this cycle was to teach us, okay? Messages for Aries during this full moon, please, in October. We got Mars. Wow, that's second time's Mars come out. Sign is in Scorpio. House. In the first house. Wow. Okay. So the red space here is the energy we're to incorporate at the time, and then down here will be the outcome of this time period. So spiritually, it's asking to energize the extraordinary power of prayer immediately. Okay, everybody stop, say a prayer. Okay? Mentally confront the highest and lowest aspects of the way you project yourself. That's where you're going within, guys, and it's true. The way you outwardly present yourself to people, you're reevaluating that and realizing your parts and how things need to be done. Physically force yourself to control the situation and do it your own way. Whatever situation this is, like I said, again, you're the link. I can't make this up, guys. I can't. This is exactly how it came out, is exactly what I've said. This is awesome. Okay. So the outcome is spiritually the drive for purification to resurrect who you are. No shh. No shh. And with this full moon being in Aries, yeah, a drive for perfection to resurrect who you are. Yeah, no more feeling sorry for yourself, realizing who you are and understanding how you want the world to perceive and receive you. Mentally, the confronting of the secrets of your desires. Yeah, there could be some things mentally going on, and that's where your psychic ability pops into. That's really helping you face some of your secret desires, even, and looking at that dragon and dealing with that, right? That sometimes we don't deal with, okay? Physically, action resulting from the power of your actions. So, there's definitely, like I said, it begins and ends with you. If you want this to work out, you go inside intuitively, figure out where you can change things and how you can change things for yourself, which in turn fixes a lot of the relationships around you, right? Because once we work on ourselves, we're much better people to the people around us. Okay, guys, that is your read. That's an incredible read. I love this read. And I hope that everybody that has Aries, we all have Aries in our chart, but this is an Aries full moon. I really believe this message in particular is for more people than just your typical Aries, right? I think that this is something that as a collective we are like all going through as far as figuring out who we are, what our desires are, and what actions we need to take for that, right? Right. All right. Thank you so much, Aries. I love you guys so much. I love the energy. My mother-in-law is an Aries, and her and I get along so well, almost like we're mother and daughter. So it's just a wonderful energy for me. So I appreciate you allowing me to tune into your energy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just go ahead and do that and hit the notification button so that you know when I post a video. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, if it resonated. And if it did resonate, please send a comment because I love reading them. I don't always reply, but I always read, or I heart it. So I read it and heart it, okay? All right, guys. Love you guys. Aries, have a wonderful full moon.